Welcome back to the Epic Tiki podcast. My name is Luke Soyan, and my guest is Robert Omoto. Finally made it on.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, of course.
Was that the whole intro? I didn't even know it was okay. I didn't know if I did that too soon, and then it was supposed to be more. So
If you did what? Oh,
you know?
no. Sometimes I forget. I think the last episode, which isn't out yet, with Lourdes, I didn't even say who she was.
Yeah, I've done that.
We just start talking, and
now
yeah.
I feel, she put fruit out here. I don't know if you can see it. These watermelons, and then now I don't know if I should be eating them on camera. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's okay. It's fine. Maybe people like the chewing ASMR. I don't know. Sometimes people like that stuff. I don't really know. I mean, we don't have an audience, so.
There's people. I watch the clips. I watch the clips online.
Yeah, come here.
What you put up as a nice setting. You got your dog here.
Yeah, he's always, he jumps in and then he licks his butthole on camera, and it's,
Listen, we got a cat.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Neighbors, my wife's parents, one of my in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
Their neighbors had like a litter of kittens, and they kept coming over the house, and then they were like, you guys should take one of these kittens. I'm like, they can't. That's the neighbor's kitten.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so they just, one day I came home, because the cat kept coming over, and then the kitten was at our house.
Where did they live close by?
They lived across the street from them. Like, this isn't Lincoln.
Oh,
So,
but I
like-
thought they were coming to your house.
But the kittens, no, they were coming to her mom's house, my
Okay.
wife's mom's house.
Okay.
And they're
And you guys would be there while this happened? And
no, it's like kids are over there, so they hang out there, and because the kittens keep coming over, so they brought the kitten home one day. I just saw the kitten there. It was at the house. We had talked about getting a pet because I was looking at dogs,
yeah.
and then they went. My father-in-law went to like a Dollar Tree to get some toys and stuff for the cat,
Uh-huh.
and then the neighbor was there buying poster board and markers. And he's like, "What?" They saw each other talking. She goes, "We can't find our kitten." He's like, "Oh," he goes, "Oh yeah." He's, "I'll help you put up signs." He goes, "Yeah, you should put up signs. Maybe we'll find them," which is like pretty sick. You know what I mean? Because he stole the cat, so it's like he's helping put up signs for a cat. And I've always felt
So the cat's just at his house, and
The
he's
cat's at
like,
our house. He
yeah,
stole
yeah,
the
I don't
cat."
know where it's at.
But he's telling his neighbor that he's going to help put up signs and encouraging them, you know what I mean, that they should be doing this and that something will happen.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I should have said that, because if this goes out and they see, they're not going to know. I didn't say the type of cat,
Do they have Instagram? I'll just send them. I'll send them the clip.
The cat,
I'll
there's no
DM.
photos of the cat.
Yeah. Have you seen this cat? But maybe he's just doing like a slow play, and then he'll reveal that he has the cat, and he'll be a hero. Maybe he has like a hero complex, but also he's a sociopath.
Then he's taking the cat from us.
Oh, it's at your house.
No, it's our pet now. Yeah,
It's our pet. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
There was there was a lot going on.
yeah, you got distracted by your own dog here. But
well,
So they stole the cat from the neighbor.
And now the
because
cat's
they had
at
a
your
litter of
house.
kittens that they weren't taking care of, though. The cats did look in bad shape. They weren't like feeding them and stuff like that.
Oh.
So yeah, they look real mangy when we got them.
So he did a good thing.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cat had the fur was all like crazy. They looked skinny. So
Yeah.
now the cat's in a good home. Now the kids love him.
What
But
did
now
you guys
now
name him?
Missy.
Missy?
Yeah, I wanted to name him Twix.
It's
'cause
a
that's what
boy or a
colors.
girl cat?
It's a girl.
Oh, okay.
So I need to get her fixed.
That'd be funny if it was a boy cat and it was named Missy.
Have you ever had a cat?
When I was little, we had cats, but my dad was a weirdo, a clean freak, so he wouldn't let them live in the house.
Yeah.
So they would come in and we'd have to watch them so they don't touch anything or go on the counter like he was insane.
Well, if they're not
And then they ran
spayed,
away.
they go into heat, and so then that keeps me up like once a month.
I think they were
running.
fixed, but they just couldn't come in the house because he didn't want. He thought they were dirty.
I need to get her fixed, but I went to the
Yeah, you should do that.
No, I took her to the vet. I know, because she'd be sneaking out sometimes, and then she came. The other night she got out.
Yeah.
But they were this place was trying to charge. They really tug at your heartstrings. They try to give you all these options. This thing was going to cost this spaying the cat was going to cost like $1,500.
Oh my god.
What they're saying, they're like, oh yeah, we didn't all these like things that they would do for pretty much treating him like a human. They're like, oh, we're gonna do this, put him in a nice little.
You're like, just hold it down and cut it open.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't need all that. But they say
Put some earmuffs on and fucking do
Yeah.
the surgery.
It's a big old. It's a big old one of your people. A big old Russian lady. She acted
one
like
of
she
your
was
people.
you're Russian. But she
Yeah.
no, because I don't. What were they doing? Oh, they were just giving the shots.
Uh-huh.
And my kids were there, and she goes, yeah. She goes, the cat won't feel a thing. And then she's got these gloves on, right? She puts the needle in, the cat screams, right? And starts scratching her. She goes, okay, we're going to take her to the back. And then her and another lady, big lady with gloves, go to the back. Yeah. And I don't know what they did to that cat, but she came back and she goes, she was so calm back there. Because my kids were like, look, what
it's like straight up mobster energy. Like, Joey's not going to talk anymore.
Those gloves too, look, there's these big ass rubber gloves, but my kids look reassured and I'm like, I know what you did back there. You know what I mean? They're both pinned his head down.
Like the rubber gloves you would use on someone you're like electroshocking.
Yes.
Like electroshock therapy gloves.
The guy that he wore in Roger Rabbit. You remember that? He's dipping him in that, whatever that acid. Sauce is, whatever that acid is, to kill the tunes. Yeah. All right.
That's not the same.
Here. This is crazy.
That's not the same cat they brought back out. This whole like wanted poster cat thing, it doesn't even matter anymore. Because
I did like how they brought in the closer too, because she was just walking by and she saw the commotion, what's happening, so she knew she gave her a look like, I need you to come in.
Like an auto dealership. There's a closer.
Yeah. She was walking by and she said, "Oh yeah, I could help you with that." And I'm like, "Who is this person?" And yeah, she didn't say nothing. That other person didn't talk much. So I don't know if it mattered that she was Russian. But for just
it paints a picture.
I think so.
I'm imagining like a big sturdy woman. With like,
she was sturdy. She was very sturdy.
She's got small boobs but big body.
I don't remember. I don't remember that portion.
That's just the image I have in my head.
For some reason in my head, she's wearing a rubber apron, and I don't think she was. You know what I mean? Now
she's like some weird old school haircut and like one of those like old fashioned nurse things on her head.
Yes.
You know?
Now I'm picturing someone torturing someone in Hostel, so I don't think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
The same outfit.
She wasn't wearing a shirt, just the apron. It was like
just the apron,
bare shoulders. Tattoos. Yeah.
She's like a henchman in John Wick.
Yeah. But they're all like the Russian gangster tattoos. They're not like, cool punk tattoos or something.
Yeah, so I still got to get her spayed. So that's another thing that's what I do. Because I'm not paying it. I was like, dude, I'm not doing all that.
Where was that at?
I don't know, some nice. Oh, and I didn't like the name of the place. It was just called Cat Veterinarian. It's like, you're not. Hey man, take some time with the name, dude. Because like I had never been in there.
Look, they're trying to do search engine optimization. They're doing SEO work, and that's why it's called.
I hate to tie this thing together, but it is oddly close to a Mongolian barbecue. Okay, so I don't know, you know what I mean? And I go to the Mongolian barbecue. It's delicious.
They call it Little Greater Asia. It's like Russia, and then China's right there. Mongolia is like in Russia. Like it's not the same country, but it's in there.
Is it?
It's all, yeah, isn't it north or something?
I haven't been to Russia.
I haven't either.
I don't know if they like me.
I don't know.
My only experience, well, no, you're Russian, but my other experiences with Russians have been
basically
inside,
American, though.
Like, I was blacked out. Oh, it was my brother's bachelor party, and I started getting hammered.
Mm-hmm.
Then we ended up going to a strip club, and then I was like, I always disappear, when I'm out with people. Like, I just start talking to people.
Yeah, I've
I'm like
heard
in
these
this
stories
VIP
from you.
room with a bunch of like Russian guys, and this one guy, he obviously was like the leader of the thing. He liked me. I was just telling him about bartending and stuff like that.
How many rings were on his fingers?
He had a bunch of star tattoos on his neck.
Oh,
I didn't. So like, and these guys did not look happy. I wasn't. He did though. He looked like he ran the place, and so he was cool with me. And I disappeared for like a long time. Some of my cousins that were like looking for me, and then I came out and where were you? I was like, dude, I'm back there. It's hella cool, man. I was like, this dude's hella cool back there.
It was like you, the Russians, and Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, it was
the machine.
My cousin like walked back there with me for a second. They all looked at him. He's like, dude, you do not. He's like, you should not be back here, man. It's like, they're cool. He goes, yeah, that one guy's cool with you. The rest of them look like they want to kill you. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be back here.
They offered me a business opportunity. I start tomorrow night at 10 p.m.
If I start drinking, man, I'll start rambling about anything. I'll start talking about anything. I probably was talking about being in the mob or something. I don't know.
Was that before or after you had started comedy?
I was before. I was way before.
Man, you've lived a life.
Yeah. Especially when I started drinking, dude, because I would get free liquor, dude. If I go to like Las Vegas, I would like find ways to get like free. I was like, oh, I know how to get free drinks here,
Yeah.
Drinks are like $20. They were like $20-$30 a drink out there or whatever.
In Vegas, yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah. So I'd be in a nightclub, dude, and I would just stand by someone's VIP booth, right? A bunch of guys, and then I would just start talking to someone. You start cracking jokes a little bit, and then I'd tell him, I'm like, hey man, you're hella cool. You should come take a shot at my booth. And guys have egos, you know what I mean? He goes, nah, man, my booth's right here. I'm like, I ain't no leech, man. I ain't no leech. You come to my booth. And he's like, where's your booth at? And I'd always point hell up like the opposite end of the, he's like, I don't want to walk way over there. I'm like, all right, a shot here. We'll do a few shots here. Then you're coming to my booth. I'm not taking no for an answer. And he'd be like, all right. And I'd just be in there drinking. And then even if they did follow me, I'm hella little. You can't follow me in a crowd. I be dipping around people. You're not gonna catch me. These fools are hella big, you know.
You just dip around and you find another booth and you drink there.
Yeah,
and
I'm in another booth, dude. It works all night. I
love all these. You're like a con man, but you've retired. You're like I have a family now.
It's friendly still. It's not doing nothing. It's like you don't have to give me the drink.
These guys are gonna show up at your house one day and be like, "Time to have shots at your place."
Yeah. But see, as long as you got to be cool with everyone, you don't cause no trouble. You introduce yourself to people. You know what I mean? Like, hey, he just invited me up, man. Like, you know, because if you're there and then people look over and they're like, who is this guy? Then it's like an issue. But if you're cool with everyone, then it's fine. I went to a VIP place it was at Pure in the Caesar's Palace. Dude, they rented this real estate company had rented out an entire room, like it was its own room, like its own club inside the nightclub.
Yeah, I
don't remember how I started talking to this guy. I was talking about real estate, and maybe I just started working in real estate. I don't know what happened. I started talking about real estate.
Did you work in real estate?
Yeah, for a little bit. Right when the housing market collapsed.
Perfect.
So like, yeah, right. Like
you're like, I actually caused it.
Yeah, I definitely did some things that might have led up to it. You know what I mean?
You're just like Tim Dillon. You were in the.
No, we're on opposite sides of the country, dude. Yeah. It's not everything he says makes sense to me, dude. There was guys in there, man. I'm not going to say the name of the place. They got the place I was working at got raided by the feds. All right, and it was
you were like opening for Tim Dillon, but not in comedy in real estate. That's on your credits.
He was trying to sell them alone, and if they didn't go with him, then I would call. I was cold calling people. You know what I mean? And then,
well, Robert, I think you should do the
deal.
Dude,
I was getting people's social.
You're gonna get
phone.
so much money, Robert. Do it. Is that a good Tim Dillon impression?
It kind of sounded like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Impressions are. I can do them, but I have to like warm up into it. It's like tough to, like, I don't know.
It's fine, man. You should just do them.
Yeah. I've been doing a Trump, and I have a joke about Trump. What if he was there during 9/11? He had to do president stuff during that.
Oh, actually, like address the country?
No, like, yeah, it's it's the day after, and they're like I'm like, what would he have done to retaliate with the terrorists? You know?
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, it's like he's like, they're like, what do you want to do, sir? How are we gonna get back at them? He's like, well, they hijacked our planes. I say we hijacked their magic carpets, crash them into their buildings, carpet bomb the Middle East.
Okay.
And then I say like, but knowing him, he'd do like some kind of carpet deal. He'd get a deal in New York. He'd get the wrong. He's like, we got the wrong rugs. We bombed China. They were Oriental rugs.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any more. I need to work something in about his hair because, rug hair. I don't know.
Dude, I saw your post the other day about the thing. That's funny. Was that San Francisco comedy competition?
Which one?
It was like the
where I bombed?
Yeah, well, you said, it wasn't going well.
That was Memphis.
Oh, I thought that was, you said a comedy competition.
Yeah. I
thought that was like the San Francisco one.
I don't think I haven't talked about this on the podcast yet, but I did this competition called the Good Vibes, or competition. I did this comedy festival called the Good Vibes Comedy Festival. It was fun. Okay. But it was kind of one of those, like, it's like, I don't know, have you done a few comedy? Yeah. It was like one of those smaller ones where everything's in this one building. It was at this place called the High Tone Cafe, and they basically had like a downstairs showroom and an upstairs. It's like a punk venue, but the upstairs was kind of shitty because it was like, it's so spread out, and the bathrooms are like, they have these loud ass hand air dryers, It was just kind of like an awkward setup, but it was fun, and I was lucky. I was in the downstairs room was more closed off, and it was small, so like people would pack in there. It was like a good room, but the first show I did was a riff show. So I got into the festival for a video I sent of my material, and then the first show I'm doing is like, hey, just do what people are going to shout at you, and you just do a set based on whatever they tell you. How long was the set? It was like 10 minutes or 8 minutes or something.
That's a long time too.
Yeah. I should have just
yelling. So the crowd's encouraged to yell stuff out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But it's like, okay, so I'm not going to do the material that I have. Like it was just weird. And then the next show I did was a competition show, so I did my material, but the competition was crazy. It was like you do your set, then if they like you, you move on and you do a roast battle versus someone you've never met before. You have like 5 minutes to write jokes. And then after that, you have to... Oh, no. I forget what the middle round was, but the final round was a roast battle with one other person. It was weird, but it was just funny because it's like I didn't sign up for a competition, but here I am.
All this is like Hunger Games. Like I don't understand what's going on in this festival. I barely
understand.
So wait, is it all in one day, that thing, or was it like
this show days? That show was like one of the shows I did on Saturday. It was a Saturday show I did, yeah. And then
What's the name of this festival?
the Good Vibes Comedy
I wanted
Festival.
to know, so I'd never do it because that sounds.
Well, and I felt bad.
No, was it good though? Was it fun?
I think it was fun. I liked it. I don't know if I'd go back next year because I don't know, the crowds were weird. Like I didn't get them back in that set until I made the joke about moving to the next round. And then my set was fine. It's like they didn't like me until I made that joke. And then they were like, okay, we're on board with your jokes.
Oh, okay.
Like then it was fine. Like everything I did after worked. And then I did this other show, which was like you do 2 minutes of material and then you have to do you talk to the
So everything
hosts.
was like, besides the competition, was like had some sort of theme to it, or like it wasn't just stand up.
There were showcases that were just, but they put me on all the shows that were some weird thing was happening. But then they also did this thing. They had their headliner, their big like get for the festival was Jordan Rock.
Okay.
And so he was supposed to do like the late show on Saturday upstairs. But like I said, the upstairs room was this big wide open room with like chairs in this where the stage was, but there's all this empty space around. And I think they were afraid of people leaving before that show. So there was a showcase before his show, but they just merged the shows together. So they just did like a 2-hour show or 2.5 hour show upstairs.
Oh, okay.
So, but then what happened is because it was such a long show, people knew he was going to be there. They were excited, like, oh, Jordan Rock's coming. And then they just kept bringing on more comics and there was no break. Like there was never like, all right,
a long show.
This show's ending. Here's the next show. And so then by the time Jordan got up there, like 15 people were left. And he was a pro. Like he killed. He was not upset. Like he was like, they already paid me. I'm going to do my thing. But he was so funny. But I just felt bad for him because I'm like, he came to do this one show and it's like,
15 people. Yeah.
It was like doing a late show, like a Friday late show at a club, like a lesser club.
I've been to festivals like that where you think it is like a like the flyer looks like it's a festival, and then it's like really unorganized, and you're like, they were sending us all over the place one time, and it was like in Portland. They're sending us all these things. It's like, yeah, it's part of the festival, and I went, and then it's like one of the comics is like, I was like, yeah, they sent us here, and he's like, just let you know, this is like an open mic. He's like, we'll put you guys up. He goes, but this is like, this dude put this together like last minute. He goes, I didn't know. He's like, that's fine.
Oh my God.
So I was like, oh my God, dude. So like but a couple of the other shows were fine, but it was like, one of them was like, what's that room that Idris used to run upstairs?
Oh man, the mix up or the mix.
Yeah,
the
but
mix
the Thai restaurant.
Yeah.
It was
that
like
was
that.
a fun open mic, but yeah.
But there'd be like 3. Maybe 10 people in there sometimes.
And that's
10 would
the
be
show.
crazy. 10 would be crazy in there because it's like,
you
have to walk upstairs. First of all, this Thai restaurant, I guess it got decent business, but it's like there's
Thai basil.
Yeah, there's no reason to like go upstairs. So it's not even like you get in.
You almost probably feel like, oh, that's someone's house up there. Why would I go up there?
Yeah.
You're like, why would I go upstairs to just explore? Like
there was like a few, I always went just because I was, because of Idris. So, and it was fun just to hang out.
Well, yeah, because we knew, but I'm saying for a person to go up there to just watch.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that.
You have to go downstairs and tell them or have a sign, but I don't remember how well he was advertising it.
I couldn't even imagine walking in on comedy. Like like if I wasn't a comedian, like walking in somewhere and they're doing comedy, like how
that never happened to me before I did.
That's comedy. What I'm saying. I've never been eating dinner somewhere and they just like set up a mic. Someone started doing comedy.
The TVs start turning off. You're like, oh no, what's happening?
But I've definitely performed and they've done that. To places, I was like, I couldn't imagine like if me and you haven't caught up in like 7 years. We're sitting there, we're splitting like an appetizer. We're drinking beers and we're eating, and then someone sets up a mic and say, hey, the show's about to start. We're like,
you're like what?
Like, what is happening? And it's like...
And they're trying to tell you what's funny about their grandparents dying in a car accident.
Yeah, it's an open mic, too. So it's not even like a polished version of that. It's like, oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, that's why you don't take a date to Henry's on a Monday night. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you don't do that.
Businesses always trip me out that, like, want to do open mic comedy. Because I'm like, I don't know...
They don't know what they're in for, I think.
Yeah, maybe that's that. Because I'm like, I can't imagine, like, what regulars you have that this wouldn't ruin.
I think it's either like they either don't know what they're doing, or if they do, they're like, well, this is the slowest night. I'm going to at least get a bunch of comics buying some drinks. Because sometimes some of the comics will buy drinks. I
buy drinks. If I go somewhere, like, I could see, because I'm just like, they need some support. I'd buy something at Luna's. Yeah. Something. Yeah. Something to get that blender going.
Get that blender. Yeah.
What did they serve? I've never ate. I think I ate the nachos there once. There's a cafe.
Yeah.
In Midtown, they had an open mic for the longest. Because the server,
finally
the
closed.
lady who worked there, she was very nice.
Oh yeah.
So I'd always try to like
Kelly.
Yeah, I'd always
She's
like try
great,
to
yeah.
get something off her, you know, and like tip her.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, but I would like it. Always liked hearing the blender get going during someone's set because they wouldn't know how to. I never had one of the smoothies there, especially if Art was there. It's like, yeah, I want you making my smoothie, bitch.
Yeah.
I want you doing something back there.
I like Art. I hope he's okay. I don't know.
He's
They
probably not.
retired. He's probably not.
God rest his soul.
Art, if you're watching, comment below.
It's
Tell
a
us,
piano place.
Are you
now.
alive?
Have you been in there in a while?
No.
Yeah, it's a good like
But
a
it's with
piano
the
in there.
silver light, something
Yeah, it's got
light.
a piano in there or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like there were a lot more places to go when we first started. You know.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been wondering that. Like, were there better shows and mics, or were we just new and we thought they were good, but they weren't?
It could be that.
Because there's like kind of a lot of open mics if you're willing to go to streets of London at 10 p.m. But like, because
Yeah,
I would
we
do
would
that.
go to Starlight, and it's the same thing.
My God, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was going to mention that because we were talking about the festivals, and like, do you remember the Comedy Spot Festival that they did like probably 8 years ago now? One of the satellite
Not
shows.
the competition.
No, it was
a festival.
It was like
Okay.
a festival. It was like the one year where they tried to connect it to Laughs and Punchline, and they had a show at the Crest, and they did all this stuff. And that one of the like satellite shows was at Starlight, and I remember being like, the people on this lineup, like some of them flew here from Dallas.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they're doing the open mic. Like that's
why-
what was happening.
Dude, I always research and ask around now. If I'm gonna do a
It was
festival,
like, what's
like
his
I
name?
research.
Brandon Lee, was that the guy's name?
Yeah. He had the piano and then the stage. Yeah.
He was cool, but he was just so weird. And then he like shaved his head and he started playing the piano. He like changed his whole vibe and look, but it didn't make it better.
Yeah, he was. No, but like that's why I hella research festivals now. It's like I'll look into the website,
Yeah.
make sure it's legit. I go to their Instagram page, kind of look around, see who's been on it before, look at the past performers.
Yeah.
And you can reach out to them. Because like you
And see
don't
some
want to fly all
pictures.
that way and like have it be something that you're like, this is a complete waste of money. Because at least
Yeah.
a lot of the festivals, like I do the San Luis Obispo one. That one's always hella fun, the Slow Fest.
I've never
And
gotten
it's-
into it. I've only
it's-
applied a couple times, but
keep applying, dude. It's like
Yeah.
because they look at all the stuff, and it's like eventually you'll get in. But like that one's fun. Everyone hangs. Everyone's in the same hotel.
it seems like
And they
it's legit.
encourage-
Yeah.
they encourage everyone hanging out. So that's the funnest part, man. Because that one they have like after parties and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been. I went to one in Sioux Falls. That the guy who ran the San Diego Comedy Festival, he threw that one. And it was like snowing at the time, but it was like that one was not as like it was still cool, but the shows were good, but it wasn't as much like hanging out like that. And I guess it was to the environment. Also, too, it's weird if you don't perform
Yeah.
because I didn't perform till like the second day.
Oh.
So when
You're like talking to people, but nobody
one's
can
seeing-
gauge who you are.
Yes, no
yeah,
engagement.
yeah.
So it's like weird because you have like no credibility at all. So you're talking to people and you haven't performed yet.
That's how I felt at this festival, the Memphis one I did, because there was people where I'm like talking to them, and then you see them go up, and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to talk to them anymore. You know, like I mean, I still talk to them, but you're like, oh, okay, I see. You know.
No, I think they had a seminar,
Uh-huh.
and it was about I can't remember. It was like writing or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I just started going off on a tangent about like things that I hate.
In the seminar?
Yeah, just
Were you teaching it or
no, it was
sitting in it?
It was. I think it was asked. I think they had asked something, and
Was
I
this
raised
a
my
Bobby Club
It
seminar?
was. Yeah. Sold
Dude,
out.
I wish we had all that stuff written down, like
I
in
wrote a bunch of them. Yeah.
in a doc though. Like we used to be in a group chat years ago where there was this riff that was like Robert. He was like, he has this alter ego, Bobby Clubs, and you just scam comedians.
Yeah.
You're basically
Like a
what if-
blazer, like
Yeah.
a car salesman type guy.
pickup
who's-
artist, car salesman,
Yeah.
hookah lounge owner.
Yeah.
And you have all these
Whatever
like
the motivational guys on Instagram
Yeah.
are doing right now, like one of those guys.
Yeah.
Just kind of vague advice too, like you can't learn to murder unless you know how to kill.
yeah.
And that right there is $50. The class is over. And that is I don't even tell you that information until the Venmo's gone through.
You like hear the ding on your phone. You're like, I just emailed you an invoice because I told you that.
Who's staying for that was period 1. Who's staying for period 2? And I need another Venmo. And I'm sending the request. I'm not waiting for you. The request is to you. You know what I mean? So all you got to do is hit pay.
Who's gonna pay me to be the teacher's aide for this next class?
I had a bunch of them because I wrote down a whole like chapter. I forgot about that, dude.
That was
done a
so
ton of
fun.
those
That was
things.
like one of my favorite riffs.
See, let me see if I could find
I'm gonna grab my water while you do that, but we'll just.
Oh yeah,
We're still here if
That's
you're listening.
Step one: in order to kill, you have to murder.
Yeah.
Why running the light is a good thing.
Yeah.
How standing ovations can be detrimental to your career. Making a balloon stool.
Making a balloon
Yeah.
stool.
Because I want it to pop. So it's like when to hump the stool, how many times to hump it, what to do when your t-shirt gun jams. That's probably part of the platinum package. I wouldn't let that go in the silver or the bronze.
Are these like chapters? What do you envision these as? Like, are they chapters in your book?
But yeah, I meant short, like 3 pages. You know what I mean? Like a short book. You know what I mean? It's like the book's not long, and it's like sometimes I can't fill a page, so it's like the whole. I try to stretch 3 sentences into
The kerning or the leading, whatever it's called, where it spaces it out.
Yeah, it spaces. The font changes in my book, dude.
It's like when you're writing an essay in 3rd grade and you're trying to or middle school, you're trying to like in Word, you're like how spaced out can
yeah,
the text
space it out. I shrink the margins.
Yeah.
See, like mallet or hammer. That's probably a whole chapter. You know what I mean? Like how to choose that. Staging the room for pre-rehearsed crowd work. That's a huge.
Planting plants in the audience.
Yes, planning. Yeah. Going from stand up to spoken word poetry during a bad set, so then it doesn't seem like you're bombing. Seems like it's intentional.
Turn those claps into snaps.
Yeah, I wasn't looking for laughter. That's not what this is. Yeah, now you turn it on the audience. It's like, oh, now we're really getting dark here.
It's like gaslighting, kind of.
Popping in for a 3-hour guest set. that's a good one.
You don't have to be black to run the light.
Let's see here. How rollerblading for your closer isn't hack. See, taking a punch at a national headliner. These are all things. Slipping a business card in a handshake. That was one of the big ones. That was going to be more of a video. So that the guy doesn't recognize till he leaves your handshake. He's like, "What the fuck?"
You have to do that video, but put VHS stuff over it, so it looks like it's.
Nice. Okay,
that'd be a great series for you to do on your Instagram.
I would like to do that, but similar with the type of how awkward it got for the. Remember, he was given directions at the buffet on how to start small talk. It was an instructional video for working at like the Golden Corral. Oh, it wasn't Golden Corral. It was a buffet place.
Wait, what do you mean? Have I seen this?
Yeah. Oh my god, dude! It was a hell of a viral video. Yeah, it was like from the '80s. But this guy's he's like cutting meat, and it's like making small talk with strangers. And so it's like how to make. It's like you got to be get to know your guests. And so he's like cutting. He's cutting like a ham, and this guy's coming up with a plate, and he goes, "Did you watch the game yesterday?" He's like, "Sure is hot out there." But it's a real video. It's not like even made out of you know what I mean?
He's like, how to talk to people in an elevator while you're cutting ham.
Dude, it is. I got to send you that video because I love that video because it's such awkward conversation that he's trying to start.
That's good.
But yeah. Oh yeah, maybe I can make those. You're right though. 80s VHS over it would be good.
Yeah, and you do that kind of music where it's like bang, like it has that sort of tracking where it fucks up the music a little bit.
Oh yeah, kind of yeah.
And then you can do text that's like do-do-do-do-do.
Like a Reading Rainbow type intro. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah,
yeah.
I just feel like those things get lost. Like they were so fun, but it's like there was like 10 of us enjoying it. I'm like that the world needs to see it. It's so good.
Because I think about that too. Because I like seeing comedians start because it's like it reminds me of because I know the feeling. You know what I mean? Like especially if it's like someone's first time going up there, it's like trying to remember what they're feeling and dude, like the excitement they're feeling. And even no matter how the set goes too, it's like I'm like I wonder if they're gonna come back. Yeah. Or even even just with new comics, just seeing where they're at and just seeing.
I saw the mailman approaching. I knew
seeing their.
All right. Okay.
What's going off?
Nacho.
You're a good dog.
Oh yeah, you got rid of him.
Something, my cat don't do nothing. I mean, I don't know what a cat's supposed to do, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. It just sometimes it annoys me because I'll be doing something and it's like, fuck, it's out of nowhere. He can hear more than we can. Sorry, you were saying.
I was done.
Okay. Well, I think it's cool because for comedians sometimes there's so many clips. It's you kind of do have to make like some kind of thing or series you can do that's your own funny thing too, to build an audience. Like there's a guy that sometimes one of my high school friends will send me, this guy like owns a house and it's like this fucking shitty house or something. So every video is him fixing something that's broken in the house.
Oh, okay.
But he's a stand-up, but now he can like tour because he has 100,000 followers from doing that.
Fixing his house up. Oh, okay, yeah.
Or there's like, who else? Like, I remember like Ryan Flanagan would do lots of like skits or sketches kind of thing. And
funny, yeah.
there's a lot of people like that where they just find something to do and that they can kind of just, it's evergreen. They just come up with a new joke. Like, you know, Stavros doing the Baltimore guy.
Yeah.
The fan of the football fan. So it's like, you know, it's hard, but it's hard to come up with that thing that you can do that.
I'll watch that one guy. He just rants, but it's like he goes off funny, but he'll like, even if he goes to like a place, he just like went and got the Costco chicken and he started ranting in his car. He's like,
Which
trying
guy?
to say, oh, damn it, I'll find his name.
Okay.
But he'll go off on everything,
Uh-huh.
like anything. Like he just wanted to see how KFC's doing, and then he's like, I'd say it's not good. He goes, this is not. He's like, I don't know what the Colonel's doing right now. He goes, but this ain't it. Like he ordered something off the menu. Yeah.
Well, I liked your video the other day. You did a couple where you were at the drive-thru.
Oh yeah.
And you were just like trauma bombing. What were you calling it? Like
trauma dumping.
Trauma dumping.
I just start because like
I just lost all my money at the casino, but
I did another.
Can I get some nuggets?
I did another one the other day. And I told him that someone, I was coming from the dry cleaners because it was in the same parking lot. I went to an Arby's because someone had mentioned they want me to do Arby's. And I told the guy, I was like, dude, someone just took a, he's like, how's it going? I was like, not good, man. Someone just took a swing at me in the parking lot. I was coming from the dry cleaner. He's like, someone swung at you. I was like, yeah, dude. So I'm just going off on pretty much how this guy was being racist, calling me Mexican. And I'm like, I'm not going to correct someone like that, you know? Like, I'm not, I was like, I don't know if he came this way. I was like, because I was like, I don't think he didn't have any teeth. I was like, you guys got soup here? And he's like, yeah, about you. I was like, he ain't coming for that. But then, but even when I pulled up to the window, he was very concerned. You know, and I like that. I like people being concerned about these things I make up.
The casino one, or the one where you lost all the money, that lady just ignored you. She did not even acknowledge
I could have kept her there for like 10 minutes. I was like, because people like, because that's the thing. The reason that I was like, because I was going to start calling like spam, spammers, because I have fun doing those things. I used to do that all the time growing up.
Oh, yeah.
So like those are always, I used to just do that
I think I've seen those too. You did some of those videos, right? Yeah.
Well, the one that Vanessa that I posted, it got a lot of views, but like I was already 5 minutes into that conversation. I'd already had the guy on the phone for 5 minutes, and Vanessa just started taping because she was dying left. So I'd already been talking to the guy like nonsense. So like I do it all the time. Like if we're just in the car, like I'll pick up and I'll start talking to them.
Yeah.
If I'm by myself, I'll do that. I'll talk to the people and waste their time. Because when I was a kid, my dad would never pay bills on time, so bill collectors would just call all the time. And in the 80s and 90s, they would scream at you. They try to intimidate you. You know what I mean? They would yell at you and like, where's your dad? I know he's there. I hear him in the background.
They screamed at you when you answered the phone?
Yeah, I was a kid too. Yeah.
What?
Isn't it? Yeah, that's the 80s, 90s. They yelled at your ass. So then I used to get hella scared, and my dad was like, he's like, they can't do nothing to you. He's like, stop being afraid of them. Tell them I'm not here. And then I was like, wait, they can't do nothing to me? So then I started messing with it because I was like, oh, they can't do nothing to me. And then I would tell them that
you're a kid,
coming.
You don't know. You're like an authority. Yeah. It's an adult. I have to listen to them.
Playing like Nintendo and stuff, and I'd keep him on the phone. I'm like, he's coming. He's like, oh, he's there. I'm like, yeah, he's there.
You're just on the phone with a corded. You're just like a little cord.
It was like the house phone. It was like, yeah, I had a cord, and I would just keep him on there, just rambling about the video game I'm playing. And the guy's like, is your dad coming or not? I was like, yes, he's coming. I see him down the stairs. And then it would just be fun because no one was there. So I'm just like sitting there talking to this stranger. I was like, that was fun. And so I'd always do that since I was a kid. Because like I'd listen to Jerky Boys. Remember them back in the day? Did you ever listen to Jerky Boys? They do crank phone calls.
I've heard a couple, but yeah, I didn't have like an album when I was a kid.
They're hella funny, man. Yeah. And I remember hearing them, and I'm like, oh, you could just fuck with people like this? And then I would do it all the time, dude.
Didn't they have to record those only in Las Vegas because it's like the only city in the country where you can record someone?
Is that? Oh, I didn't know.
Because there was like a rule. I don't know if it's still true,
but
a
movie.
You did?
Yeah. Oh. I can't remember if the movie they were like making a bunch of crank phone calls too, but the albums were hella funny.
Because there was something where it's like you're not allowed to record it if it's not in a certain area, like it's illegal. I don't know. I thought I heard that, but
no, that ones
I wouldn't care now because I fuck those people. I hate spammers. Yeah, like they text me and they'll because those ones they try to trick you. They're like, Margaret, are you going out on Saturday morning?
Oh yeah, some of them get me something. They're getting pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, because some of them will text something. I'm like, because it's not from like a 800 number.
Yeah,
It'll be
no,
and
but
the
they
text
always
looks like-
start with something you're like, this has nothing to do with me. You're like, I'm not, like, they'll be like, did you get your hair done last Tuesday? And I'm like, yeah, like, no, you know, like, I know what they're asking is not real. So then I'm always mad because I'm just like, you're not even trying.
Yeah.
You're like,
And I don't know
you're
what they're trying to get.
disrespecting me because you're not even trying to get me. Like, you don't, you know,
Are they just trying to see if it's an active number?
maybe.
Because it's like you're not getting anything if I just text back. But I think they'll probably get you to click on a link or something like that, and then they can get some.
Yeah.
You know. But no, those people, like, I would just do that all the time. Even in college, I did that.
Yeah.
People would like because I wasn't doing so I didn't know. You know what I mean? In my head, I think that was maybe like. I just like making people laugh. So like even on spring breaks, like there'd be hella people in our hotel room. I would call.
guys, 1-800.
I would call another hotel room because someone would know. I was like, give me someone's room and who's in there.
Oh.
And then I'd call and say I'm with SWAT, which was the spring break trip promo that we were on, like the people who ran it.
Oh,
I say, hey,
okay.
I'm calling with SWAT. One of the executives here. I was like, we just did a random raffle based off your wristband right now. And I was like, you're in room number 64, correct? And then to be like, yes. And I was like, this is Brittany I'm talking to. Like, cool. I was like, all right, you guys won free VIP drinks and into the club tonight for tonight's thing at Papa's and Beer. I was like, but I need you guys to make some noise because I need you guys to be excited because this is on the radio right now. So you can make some noise. Let me hear it. So they start screaming. And I'm like, okay, so you guys have 30 seconds to run up to the DJ booth. They're playing by the pool because we had a view of the pool. So I was like, you guys, I was like, tell them you're looking for, and I give them a name, you know, whatever name. I said, run up there, tell the DJ that you're looking for Caleb, and we'll get you all set up everything right now. And we'll get you some
Caleb's
drinks
a good name. It's like, it's so specific.
Dude, they'd sprint. And we would just watch the disappointment on their face when, first of all, the DJ's confused. Like, what are you talking about? And they're saying VIP. You know what I mean? And it's like they're trying to explain. So I think I give them a number too. It's like a verification code. Because that's always more valid. You need a 4-digit code because then it seems like legit. And the guy's like, I don't know. You know. And then I would do that all the time. Yeah.
Did you ever tell any of them, or did they find out it was you?
No, they didn't find out it was me. I mean, the whole room.
Well, now they're gonna find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to make a lot of enemies with this episode. People
Maybe. I did it all the time. I would call them and say all types of things. Yeah. I would tell them that, whatever. I would say that they're lighting fireworks in there and that we're coming to search their room.
Wait, so this was for college?
Dude, I would call people at the phone book. Yeah, that was in college. I forgot about this. Dude, I called. There's no one around, too, by the way. This is not for entertaining anyone. I called out of the white pages, and I was looking for a...
This is just for your own sick entertainment.
Sick entertainment. I'm just a kid, dude. I was like a teenager. I don't even know if I was a teenager at this time. I might have been like 8th grade or 7th grade. I might have been in 8th grade. I go on the white pages, and I'm looking for a senior because I know there's a junior then. I know he has a son, So I called this guy, and he picks up, and I'm like, hey, is this... Yeah, I was like, go. And I told him that I'm with the Sacramento Public Library, and I was like, we're just doing an audit of our system right now, and it looks like you guys have not returned Clifford and the Magic School Bus. It was from years ago. I was like, so now the charges are like, it was something crazy, like $300, And I was like, or you could return the books. He goes, I don't know what those books are. I was like, well, I can't. Listen, if you don't get the books back, if you don't have them, then you're gonna have to pay, the fee. And he goes, I was like, it wasn't you, it was your son. I think we checked out the books. It was years ago. So you have a son? He's like, yeah, I have a son. He goes, God damn it. So I told him, I was like, what you can do is come down to you can come down to the library and clear it up. I was like, I got to check your account. I was like, but you do have an account here at the Sacramento Public Library. And I was like, we can't just let these charges go. I was like, or you'll be sent to collections. Like, those are kind of your options here.
You're like a creative scammer, but then you didn't have any way to make money from these people.
I don't want anything other than your time.
Yeah, I was gonna say all you're robbing them of is their time.
Yeah,
and they're old, so they're like, I don't have much left.
I think I gave him a deadline too. I was like, you need to come down here by this time. And then I remember when I hung up. Other than it's really funny at the moment, I didn't even think about it again.
I'm sure you made this all up on the spot, but part of me is wishing or hoping that you like wrote it out. You like had a little script. You're like, if they say this, then I'm doing this. If they say that, I'm doing that. And you had like a little.
No, it was just fun to be this person because like they don't know who I am. I was like, I am this person at the library. How dare you question me? How dare you? Because in my head, I'm starting, like, if they question me, I know they don't know I'm lying. So then I start to get emotional about it. It's like, dude, I'm out here working at the library. You think I have time to do this audit? And in my head, the audit becomes real, you know? So it's like, you think I'm out here, I was like, I didn't even take a lunch. I'm doing this audit. That isn't real. But
I'm working through my lunch to fuck with you.
This guy's got a family in my head, you know? So it's like, I start to get emotional about it. And in my head, it like hella makes sense. It's like, how dare this motherfucker, dude? He's like, he's got a wife
late
and
on
kids.
his car payments.
Yeah, you think he wants to do this? You think he wants to call you? He doesn't want to call you, dude. He's got better things to do. And then his coworkers suck, you know. He's doing the whole front counter. They're not helping him.
So how often would you get bored and you're like,
a lot, because
to call somebody?
I called another guy and I told him his son had a DUI. I told him he had to come down to the jail. He was pissed, dude. He was fucking pissed, that guy.
I bet he was more pissed when he showed up to the jail and his kid wasn't there.
I probably gave him a verification too.
His kid's just at the gym, like working out. He's
dude,
like,
yeah, I told him he got to drive. He was yelling at his wife on. He goes, "Buck, and he's in jail right now." He's whatever the kid's name was. You know, Justin's in jail right now. She goes, "I fucking knew it."
Meanwhile, you're on the phone like, his name is Justin. Yeah. I know, and I can use his name now.
So then you hear that stuff, and you're like, "Sir, I just need you to relax. Everything's fine. He's okay, but we're definitely gonna need you to come down here." You always get him to relax till you get him hyped up, and then you bring him down. So then you're like a good guy in the situation. So you amp him up to get kind of upset, and you're like, hey, look, man, I'm just doing my job here, you know. And you kind of bring him down. Then you're the voice of reason in the chaos you caused, and then that makes you feel good as a hero in your own story. which is kind of sick.
The voice of reason in the chaos you caused. We need to take a minute and appreciate that line because that's so good.
Because I like you create chaos and it's like, oh my God, I could be such a good guy right now. It's like, because they don't know that I created this whole fake situation for you to panic about. And now here I come. And it's like, I like to be the good guy. It's like, hey man, everything's going to be all right. Listen, I just checked the system.
Meanwhile,
We got it cleared up. I'm going to wipe it from his record. It's expunged. It's like, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's like, listen, I could lose my job for this. And then you put yourself on the line too. It's like, oh my God, now I could lose my job for this. Oh my goodness. This guy's doing.
Meanwhile, you're like doing something where they feel good at the end. Meanwhile, you could have just like went to a soup kitchen and donated your time. No. You're like, I'm going to stress them out and then bring them back down and they'll feel good.
I don't know how many people, I can't even tell you how many people I've called. So that's why, like, the drive.
That's why do it. I did it on the way here today.
That's why the drive-through thing is. If people call me, I will fuck with them. So that's why the drive-through things were fun for me because I'm like, oh, I could keep doing this all day because this is like I just do this by myself.
You had your own. You had the do not call list. They like added a thing for Robert Omoto. They're like, like he's also.
He will pick up. He'll pick up. Dude, I had a dude on there telling I had a guy on the phone one time for like 30 minutes. I think he was calling to like sell a newspaper back in the day when I was like a kid. And the guy forgot what he was calling for. You know, I had him on for so long. I was like installing in college, this sales guy called me. I was installing a deck in my car. And I made that his problem. I was like, hey, man, I'm down to these last two wires. It says ground. I don't know what I'm supposed to screw. I think it's supposed to be something metal. I was like, I think I get electrocuted if I put a lot of pressure on this guy to tell me which wire.
So you're on like a Nokia under your car and you're just talking to him?
I was on a Nokia. But I was telling him, because I was putting it in the speaker, but I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to put it in the deck. You know, so I'm like reading these instructions. It says the ground. Is this supposed to go to touch metal? I was like, I don't want to get electrocuted. It says to get electrocuted. He goes, I don't know, man. I was like, dude, this is on you, man. You got to tell me which where this thing goes. He's like, I don't know which wire, man. Pick a wire. Putting pressure on people is always good. Putting a lot of pressure on people for a decision is always good too.
Oh my God, yeah. This is amazing, dude. There's like a movie or a TV show here. I don't know. There's something here. I just love like the chaos of it, but also like the skills you develop to do absolutely nothing. Like you're like good at this, and then I do see like I can see how it translated to crowd work because you're so good at crowd work when you do stand up. You know?
Yeah, that feels like that to me. That's what it feels when I get to fuck with people and go off. It feels like that.
It's just that when you do that, now you're fueled by the audience and everyone's in on it, even the person you're talking to. Yeah. So it's a little different, but it's like you have that still like. You built your own game of improv, like your own yes and, you know. Yeah, because I'll just create, that's the fun thing, like not even like, I don't like ask people a lot of things. It's like kind of talk at them. So like I tell them where they work. So those are fun, like when I get to talk to crowd and I'll just like kind of like just
I'll tell them what I think their backstory is. And that's
You're
funner
like,
for
you
me.
look like you own a van and you fuck her in it and she's upset about it, you know, or whatever. Yeah.
And those are funner for me than asking what they really do and then trying to think of something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. But
I don't, this is going to sound like a backhanded compliment, but you're the only comic I know who can't always follow your crowd work with your material.
Oh yeah,
because your material's so good, or your crowd work is so good, and your material's amazing, but just the crowd work is so much sometimes that you're like,
no, I'll be thinking about that as it's happening. I'm like,
I'm not gonna land this plane.
I was like, dude, what? I was like, dude, I gotta do 30 or 45. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah,
dude, I did a set. And I only take the audio. I messed up the thing and I didn't tape it right, but it was at one of Angel's breweries. Mm-hmm. I probably had like the best like riffing set I've had in like that place was in great. Winners.
Yeah, that place is awesome.
I had the best riffing set I probably had in like 5 years, and I opened up with 17 minutes of like off the top riffing with the whole crowd, and I was thinking because the set was only like 25 minutes.
You need to invest in a second camera so you can get the other angle.
I know, I do need that.
Because a lot of your videos, it's great, but then it's like, I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah, and you see like famous comics will have like that. They'll cut in and you see the person.
Well, you just put a GoPro up there.
Yeah, or even like this camera you have, just get another one, or get a newer, nicer camera and relegate your current camera to crowd camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just upgrade to...
I kind of want something like more or less inconspicuous. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you see when Gary Owens was here?
Yeah, he has a dude on stage.
He has a guy with a gimbal, and he's just panning over to people and zooming in on their faces.
It is weird at first, but like after 15 minutes, you kind of maybe forget he's there. It is a little intrusive.
It's not as bad if there's just a camera up there, because then that's easy to forget. But if there's a guy, it's like there's two people on stage. That's fucking crazy. It's
a little intrusive. I think it's like, dude, if I'm closing out a show, some people don't know me there. I'm gonna put a big ass camera in there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
John Ross did the funniest shit I've ever seen. Have you seen him do this? He put he had the selfie stick.
Yeah.
And he put the camera on it. And he's all, now for crowd work. And he was going like an inch from people's faces into the crowd.
That's good. I've not seen that.
And he was like playing his piano. I was fucking dying. It was hilarious. He was like right over their faces. It's
probably like a fisheye too, so it gets up and it's like their faces all warped and looking.
I don't know what he did with that footage, but it was funny as fuck. I was like, dude, that's hilarious.
I haven't seen it yet. I see his videos sometimes, but I haven't seen that one.
No, I've definitely done that. I've buried myself.
Well, you were talking about Winters or what?
Yeah,
what were you doing?
But I didn't record, and I was like thinking as I was doing it.
Yeah.
I was like, I have to keep this going. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to follow this with my stuff because I was like, this is too much. Now this is all they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I was already like 17 minutes in, and I'm looking.
How long were you supposed to do?
Maybe like 25 or 30.
That's not bad.
But I hadn't even introed myself down. I was like, you can't just. It's weird to hop in your set. So I was like, you do just shrink it down to like stuff that'll work. But it's like they just want to hear that again. You know what I mean? Like once you get them to that speed. So like depending on the position I'm in, if I'm not closing out a show, I won't. I've kind of been like more conscious of like trying not to do too much of that, but I definitely always slow it down at the end with material, at least like 5 to 10 minutes of it, so you don't end on that, so the headliner don't have to go up to like that nonsense. The crowd's like, you know.
Oh, if you're a feature, yeah.
Yeah, but if you're in that position, then I don't care. Yeah, then I like to do as much as I can of it from up top.
Do you ever like run out where you want to keep going, but you're like, I don't know what to say anymore about these people?
Yeah, but then. Because usually at a lot of those times, I haven't even asked questions. Usually, I'm just ranting. Uh-huh. So then I can actually ask something. You know?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you're just making up your story and then now you can ask them stuff, then they say something, you can tie it in or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I have seen a bunch of different methods, like at it, like, you know, people who are really good at, like Phil Hanley's amazing at it, right? But he's
so good. Yeah.
I've worked with him a few times, but really? I've opened for him a few times, but like I've seen how he does. Like he'll ask. Maybe the left side something, right? Ask where they work, what they do. Okay. And doesn't necessarily have to be funny in the moment.
Yeah.
Then comes over to the right side, then asks something, and then says something funny. But using that time.
He's like a Benihana chef. He like starts cooking the beef, then he gets the rice out. Here. Yeah. Then he like starts putting it together. You're like, whoa!
Well, because when he's over here asking them questions again, and maybe he did say something funny or didn't, now he's thought of something funny for the first person. You know, you take some time, and then you can go back, and then you can start to tie people together. So like, I like watching people that are really good at it, you know, do it.
Yeah.
So Ian Bagg is insane.
Oh yeah,
he's amazing.
I've never seen him live, but I know he's. I've never
seen.
Best.
I've seen him at Comedy Store before, but like I've seen, dude, he's insane with it. Russell Peters is insane with that too.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's probably one of the best out. But I grew up watching like tons of comedians and stuff. But Sinbad was amazing at that. You know, he'd shoot specials and do crowd work in it. You know,
Really?
Like, yeah, he would talk to the crowd.
I've never seen a Sinbad special.
Dude, the
they-
early ones, like Afro and Bell Bottoms, I think the Preacher's Son, like the first couple ones.
Where are those? Are you just find them online, or are they like on HBO or something? Or
Yeah,
where?
they were probably on HBO, I think, when he did it. I don't know if they're on there now, but they're definitely on like YouTube and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But Mark
check those
Cooper,
I've never
his
even heard of
first
that guy.
one, he shot it at a theater in Oakland, I think. But I remember because I would watch like A-List and you see these other guys just doing stand-up, right? And I watched him. And it's like he's at a theater. He went into the crowd
Yeah.
and was like, this dude had a Jerry curl. Like he stood on the seat. He like sat on the seat in front of him and started touching his hair and like just roasting him. Like Def Comedy Jam. He was like roasting him like how Martin Lawrence did. You know, like, the crowd. And I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
So that was interesting to see because like I always forget to mention like I was thinking about it today. Like John Leguizamo was like a reason that like one of the people that I looked at and like really wanted to do stand up because he was the first person that I saw that kind of looked similar to like anyone I've seen. Because the rest of the people, there weren't a lot of Asians doing comedy. You know, it was
Yeah.
like Margaret Cho. There's not a lot of guys, you know what I mean? So I saw him, even though he's not Asian. I was like, oh shit. Did you ever see his first one? It was called Super Freak.
I've never seen any of his stand-up.
His stand-up was phenomenal. His first one, Super Freak, was like a one-man show that he sold to like Broadway. He would do it on Broadway.
Okay.
But it was stand-up. But it's similar to like, if you look at like all these Sadiq stuff that he does now, it's like that. So he was doing all these characters. Though he can do John Leguizamo can do a ton of voices and stuff like that. He was mimicking his friends like breakdancing shit. He was like a cool person. I was like, oh, I would hang out with this dude.
Uh-huh.
So I remember seeing him, and I was like, oh shit, okay. There's other, you know, it's not just like, remember this Comedy Central would put like the A-list on, and it would be like, some comics would be funny, and then some of them would be like, you know. So I'm like, it would be just a random group of people. But
I
it's like,
remember
I was like, I
Premium
don't have
Blend, but I
anything-
never saw that.
I would just see it and I'd be like, oh, I don't have anything in common with that guy. You know, I was like, I think what he said is funny, but I don't have anything in common with what
it
he
doesn't
just
like
said.
relate to. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
mean-
that's what I meant. It was like more relatable to like,
I see. Yeah, yeah. So I was like, you don't look like John Leguizamo.
no. I was trying to think of something like an Asian person.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah, you're right. Margaret Cho or Bobby Lee eventually, but that's probably like right when he was starting is when you were watching.
yeah, I mean
stand-up.
Joe Coy later, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think. Oh, what's his name? Irish. He's Irish and
Kevin
yeah.
Shea?
Is he Irish and Korean? No. Damn it.
Wait,
I'm blanking on his name right now.
Irish and Korean? You mean Kevin Shea?
No. I always see him, or he comes over here a lot. Right?
Yeah.
Kevin, yeah.
Yeah. I think they just moved.
Oh,
They
okay.
moved to Vegas, but yeah, he did the podcast. He did the show a couple times.
Yeah.
He's really cool. Did you hang out with him at all?
No, I'd see him here, and then I've seen him on like Punchline and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because he had moved, I think, when I started. Right, he wasn't out here.
No, yeah, he would like do shows like one-nighters at Punch all the time. That's how I met him. Is I did like a guest set or hosted or like my hosting audition was for him, but I had done another show like a year or two before that with him too, and I think he just liked me. I don't know. So we've been friends. We hang out, go out drinking, or we went to a Kings game. That was a good time.
Yeah, they're not gonna be good for a while. Try not to. I was trying to get not too depressed about how they're gonna be bad for a little bit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'd rather they do the rebuild and have the young guys than have a bunch of vets that they play that suck, or they don't suck, but just they're too old and nothing's gonna happen. Like last year was just like, let's watch
Well, they were trying to tank.
Westbrook and
It was
you know.
funny watching my Godfather not know what's going on.
Oh,
Like they were going for because he's a diehard. He had season tickets for like 30 years, you know.
Uh-huh.
And so he's just like watching them because he can't go anymore because he has like some disabilities and stuff. But he's just like,
how do
he
those
just-
go?
what? He just
He's got some.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing on this because he got his foot cut off.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, no diabetes. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So we like to bring awareness in this podcast too.
My girlfriend's an expert in diabetes.
Oh yeah.
Type 2, babe.
What?
You're an expert. Type 2 diabetes.
I love diabetes.
She loves diabetes.
Are you diabetic?
No, she's a dietitian.
I'm a dietitian.
Oh, okay.
Certified diabetes educator.
Certified diabetes educator.
I gotta watch it. You know, all Asians have like
I'm
prone to it.
Hispanics.
Yeah. It's all the rice and stuff we eat. The crowd working on camera is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, working, fine.
Where you work at?
Eh?
Where do you work at?
He's crowd working my girlfriend.
Have you had crowd work on this podcast?
I almost fell for it. Leave me alone.
She said, I almost fell for it.
Sitting by yourself, huh? Where's your...
Well, okay, so let's. I like to do work on bits at the end of the show.
Okay.
If do you have anything you're working? I mean, you're always working on stuff, but
I was trying to think of that. Let me see here what I'm trying to think about. I did. This is one that I'm probably not even gonna have in my act, but I'm just trying to think. I have a bunch of stuff that's like kind of weird, and now it doesn't fit in my set anymore. Like that's why I don't do a lot of those things anymore, because I'm like they don't.
like which ones?
Just all those like those Columbus and Velcro wall. I haven't done the Velcro wall thing in like years. So it's like, you know what the thing is though? I was asking
The
Carlos
staple story.
Yeah,
I
I'll
love
still
this.
do that one because it ties in a relationship. I was able to tie it in there, but the rest of them, I'm like, they're just like in this weird spot. Unless I do like 45 minutes in there,
Then you
I'll
have
do
to
them
do
at
it.
like minute 35.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Carlos about this too, and this is a weird because I was like, dude, I hella like those things. I was like, but they just don't fit anymore. I was like, I don't get, and I don't get the same reaction to them, or just kind of a weird transition to them.
Yeah, you almost have to be like, I don't have a transition for this, and then maybe get a laugh, but then
Yeah.
you're like, this, yeah.
Well, the thing is too, he's just like, dude, that's what he's like. That was years. He's like, you wrote those, and he goes, you're a different person now too, and then you're
Yeah.
a different writer, and you're a different comic. He goes, that's why. He's like, but you have a connection to him. He goes, but you're just not that person anymore. He's like, but you do still feel like a weird connection to it.
when you're probably not as, maybe you're not as excited or you don't deliver it the way you used to, so it doesn't
I have to go
hit.
back and watch. Yeah, because I'd have to
Yeah.
go back and watch it sometimes, and I'd be like, how did I say this thing? Like, what did I used to,
Yeah.
So, but I think too, some of those things that you end up doing, like if I'd go on the road and stuff, and they just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, they worked. And maybe like a don't tell show type crowd. You know what I mean? Like something with someone into more, or even like the here type thing
Mhm.
where they're more into it.
Yeah.
So like I don't know what you call that kind of humor, but
Like alt, you mean? Or
yeah, maybe like that type of stuff.
Yeah, like
'Cause
an
I-
audience that's like they're more artistic, so they'll go with you. But if you just go to like an improv in Chicago, they'll be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was trying to. Well, this isn't even the one I wanted to work on, but I did say it the other day and it got nothing. And I had momentum, so it was a true bomb.
I had momentum.
I just because I don't think it fit where I was in.
Oh, yeah.
I was just riffing, and then I went into some like material, and then I just said if if I'm in the movie, and I went to go see a movie by myself, right? And I'm just sitting there by myself, and I'm the only one in the theater, and I got popcorn, and then this mass shooter came into the theater, right?
Yeah.
And he planned on killing everyone in the theater. Would he still shoot me? Because that's a completely different crime. Shooting one person seems very personal. So because you guys wouldn't even believe that was random. Some guy comes and shoots me in the back of the head. You guys would be like, how did he know that guy? What did he do?
Yeah.
Did he sleep with his wife? You know what I mean? It wouldn't be
Yeah.
the same thing. And also, too, it's rude. Would he sit there and be like, well, it's just one guy? Does he go somewhere else? Or do
Yeah.
you still go through with it? It's like, no, I planned on this theater. And it got nothing. Much like you're staring at me right now.
No, I like the first part. I like that. Like to me, what's funny is the disappointment that guy must feel. Like he's all pumped. He's got his plan, and he goes in there, and it's like, you chose the wrong movie. Like, why did you go to the He-Man show and you should have gone to Obsession?
Oh, maybe I get mad at him. I'm like, dude, why would you think this movie would be sold out?
Right. Then you start fighting with him about which one of you is a loser. You're like,
It's a
you're the one who's watching the movie.
Yes.
You're like, well, I was curious. Like
It's the re-release of Toy Story 3, which is not even like a good.
that'd be good because like if you find that way to tell the bit, whatever's in the theater, you can like change the movies around. So it could be like evergreen. You could find new riffs because it's like maybe like, oh, it's like you should have gone to the Avengers one. He's like, well, I didn't want that many people. I don't have that many bullets. Like
Yeah, send them somewhere else.
yeah. Because like, or like he goes to like the art house movie, and it's like he's like, well, I appreciate cinema. It's like, well, you don't understand mass shootings because you got to go where there's people, dumbass. Like
But that's funny. I think that is funny. Just getting in an argument with this guy, and then we
Yeah.
end up just watching the movie together.
right, yeah. You're like, I saved a bunch of lives. I don't know what lives, but I saved somebody.
I'm trying to think of
And I do, or maybe he just goes to the theater to like to shoot up the theater, and then it's like, dude, everyone's at home streaming this shit. He's like, I just need to get away with from my family. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, he's just laughing at me because I'm watching this. Like he starts bullying me.
Yeah.
It's like, you can just shoot me or not.
Yeah. I do like the premise, though. I mean, it's a good start. It's funny. There's definitely stuff you can do with it. It sucks, though, when you're excited about something and then the audience is like, no.
You know what, too? Some of them I'll throw in my head and I'm like, dude, I don't know why. That one wasn't even something I planned on doing that day. And I'm like, why does this... You know when you get in there and you're like, this will work in here? And all this... I had 2 or 3 other things that I was like, dude, you like wrote these ones out. Why don't you do these ones? And I was like, no, dude, that's my like... I don't know why my brain works like that. I'm like... You know what I mean? Like,
Where were you when you did it?
It was just in the callback bar.
Oh, okay.
But it definitely had momentum.
Yeah.
To stop.
Screeching halt.
Yeah. What do you got? I'm looking here. I'm trying to figure it out.
I found an older joke that I wanted to work on that I've only done a couple times. But it's basically like since I've gotten older, I have like when you're a kid, like I'm a little older now, so I have these like I have falling outs with my straight male friends sometimes, so it's like a breakup. And so I'm like, it's just, you know, it's weird because like a breakup I know how to handle, but like with my straight friends, it's like, how do I ask for the breakup sex? You know, it's like
one more game of pickleball or like whatever you guys do. I don't know what else. You and your friends do. It's like one.
But like I don't know. Yeah, this is the joke of like the older I get, the more like, and it's weird because it feels like a breakup, and the hardest part is the breakup sex because I'm not gay. Like, hey, Kevin, do you want to have sex one last time? And then you touch the small of his back. He's like, we've never had sex for the first time. I'm like, let's have sex one last first time.
Or maybe you change it to, let's go do, like, whatever guys do. Like, whatever you do, like, sports or, like, go do something.
I see. So, like, instead of literally breakup sex, it's like,
let's go do that one time. No, but then save at the end. Then they say no and say, all right, cool. It's like, then let's fuck. Because then it's weird. Then it's like, then it's you are insinuating some sex at the end.
Yeah.
But if you put the thing in something like that guys do, I'm trying to think, you know,
what do we do? What do us guys do? 2 guys on the podcast?
Trying to think.
We can't tell.
No, because it doesn't even have to be something you do. It's just something general that guys do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be like go whatever.
Like go watch a game at the bar.
Yeah. Let's go watch a game at the bar or whatever.
Yeah.
And then if at the end is just you insinuating sex again.
Yeah. Are you saying don't bring up the breakup sex joke until the end? Or
I keep it as an innuendo and then just then mention actual sex at the end. Because then it keeps it. Then you're having a metaphor for the breakup sex, right? Which people can kind of get, or then almost ask for it in a way that you would ask for it. It's like, hey, I'm not doing anything today. If you want to stop by, you know, I'm gonna just be shooting basketball, or I'll be playing basketball myself.
Or
in that outfit you got me, you know. And then
you mean the shorts that you stole from my house?
Yeah, it's like I've still got your sweater. I'm playing in your sweater.
I've got your basketball shorts.
Yeah, and then he comes over, or then it's like, whatever. And then you guys end up fucking on the couch.
Well, I wonder, maybe I could, I don't know, maybe, yeah. Maybe I go like, you know, because at a normal breakup, you have like breakup sex, but like, what do you do with your straight male friend? Like, you want to come over and Call of Duty and chill one more time? I don't know.
Yeah, you can get him to come over and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything like that. I would just try a few things and then see what they connect with, reverse the orders.
Okay.
And mess around with it, but that is a funny premise.
All right. You got another one? We like do 2 each and then...
I've been doing this one. This one's been doing okay. My kids are like at a fun age.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't, and where they play video games, and I don't play video games because I get addicted to them. You know, so like I don't even have 'em in my house. But now I'm playing with them, and I was playing the other day, you know, and I play like Roblox and like Fortnite with them, and like we're in the bed, and then my wife was like, "Are you gonna keep playing that game?" You know. And I'm like, I'm playing with the kids. And she's like, they went to sleep 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? My team needs me, you know? And then she's like, do you feel good beating a bunch of 8-year-olds? And I'm like, this guy doesn't move like he's 8. You know? He moves because I can tell when it's another adult playing because he moves like he's 40, just like me on the other end. You know, he's another depressed guy. So, because she did catch me playing, and like my son was asleep in the bed. Like I was playing Roblox, and I'm murking these kids, and like I'm fucking them up because like Dude, if I play Roblox,
I don't even know how that game works. I've
It's
seen
just
my
like-
niece playing it, and it's like blocky people running around a
yeah,
world.
but there's like a million games in there that you can kind of do. You know what I
Okay.
mean? There's different games. There's the only games I like doing are like shooting games where it's like a kid's game of Call of Duty.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm just murking these kids, and I'm like, how do they get these guns? I'm like, oh, you got to buy them, and I'm like, they're expensive to kids. I'll buy the laser. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing to me because I see this one kid. There's some sick fucking kids there too. You know what I mean? Like I played one of the game. You can like injure someone and like just keep not letting them die. And so he picked me up and brought me to a room, and I'm like watching this little psycho kid because he shot me, and then he took me to like a room far away from everyone and kept watching me crawl. And then he like shoot when I'd heal a little bit, then he'd shoot me again. I'm like, this kid's a sick. I got his username, dude. I was like, this kid's a sick fuck. He's a sick. But he won't let me out of the room. I'm like, this kid is sick, dude. But I play Fortnite with him, but it's the same thing. So I'm just trying to think of like that. I get pretty much I'm playing against these kids, and because I do get obsessed about it because she catches me in the. You know, she'll be outside the bathroom and she can hear the gun going, you know, like the machine gun shooting. That's why I don't download anything. I had a game that was like anything. If it's anything, I'll play it and I'll think it's important. You know, that's why I don't play video games anymore.
I have like 2 mobile games on my phone and I play them, but I try not to. Sometimes they fuck with me, but I try not to do it too much. But yeah, because the only thing I'm thinking like, because when I think of Roblox, there's always like there's like predators on there, you know, like you have to be careful with your kids. Like
Oh yeah, I don't let them talk. I block
like
their chat and the thing. Yeah, they be trying to like you'll see kids like messaging or people messaging on there. So my kids can't talk or like message anyone on.
Because I'm wondering if that's like the joke is like you're like the only adult on there who's actually trying to play the game.
Oh, that is funny. Yeah.
Some like you know like all the other adults are trying to just like steal children or whatever. Or like you go on there and you're like fucking with the predators, or like maybe you do maybe you could do a bit about your scamming, or like, you know, when a scammer calls and you answer.
Yeah.
And then you're like doing the same thing but with
scamming predators?
Yeah, like you just talk to them for like an hour.
Catfish predators.
And you're like, you know how many children I saved by occupying his time for 3 hours on Roblox?
Oh, I have him show up to my house. Yeah, he thought he was meeting a hot little blonde 6-year-old.
Yeah. And then when Vanessa, when your wife comes in, she's like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "I'm saving the world, babe." She's like, "You thought video games were useless? I'm a hero. Not only do I look like Batman, I am Batman." So they have like costumes in there and stuff.
I'm writing this down.
Yeah, no worries.
Otherwise, it just looks like I'm texting on here, huh?
Yeah.
I always tell people what I'm doing because, like, if someone's like giving me tags or something like that, like I want to write it down. You know?
Oh yeah,
so
no, you
then
should.
I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna remember it.
No, that's cool.
I try to be really good about that if I think of something or like I'm talking something because like to write it because I'm like that shit does not stay in your head.
No, it slips out. Yeah, you got to write it down. The nice thing is you can watch this later when it comes out.
That's true. Is it streaming on all platforms?
Yeah, we're on Hulu and Netflix. We're right after Pete Davidson. No, I wish I'm really bad at like rewatching later to see what the tags are that people gave me. Like I need to like do a writing session and just go through like the last 10 episodes and see, because some of the tags are good, and then I just
gotta,
I don't write them down in the moment because I'm like,
sometimes on my note cards, on the note, like I'll write "Don't be a bitch," because then if you know what I mean, because you'll have something in you that'll be like, don't try it, just have a good set, and you need to not do that. Like you need to try that one thing, because I don't feel good if the set goes well and I didn't do what I was supposed to do. You know what I mean? And that's the problem with riffing. Sometimes it counts like it'll eat up some of that time. Then I'm like, well, shit. Now I have to do material because if it's a short set,
yeah,
it's like then I didn't get to work on the thing that I worked on, and the set might have went fine, but I don't feel good.
You didn't like advance what you were doing. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't get better. I was like, that shit is like whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like going to the gym and doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, dude. I went
like
to work out legs and I played basketball for 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't even. Not
like
even
I
close.
used my legs, but I didn't lift. Yeah.
Yeah. So I look at it like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. There was another. I do want to get into like, because I did that podcast with Carlos the other day. But like he brought it up because we used to talk about. I have like a bunch of like I used to be a klepto. You know, kleptomania. And so like just stealing.
Because he did too, right? He would like.
So we'd always talk about like.
I remember his podcast I listened to. I don't remember what I was asking about it when I did it, And I don't remember which one version of it, but he was talking about how he used to like scam movie tickets or
Yeah,
something.
he used to have a bit about it. 'Cause
Uh-huh.
I think he would take tickets that were on the ground and then like return them, or like I
Yeah.
can't remember what he was doing. He would scam the shit out of them.
Yeah.
with those tickets. But we were talking about because he brought it up, and yeah, I used to steal stuff all the time, dude. And like just not from people. I was from companies and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But when I was at Sac State, you know, I was like a broke college kid, and then I was in like the upper division like comms class.
Yeah.
And I was living in an apartment one time, just me and my friend. And in the comms class, they would play off the projector, like movies and stuff like that. And he'd do his PowerPoint, and I'm like, dude, this PowerPoint is dope. Like this shit's going in my living room, you know. And then I went home, you know, and I found out what time. I looked at the schedule to find out what time people are in the class, like 6 at night, you know. And I had my cousin come with me. I packed a bag full of like whatever tools I had, and I went up there. And then I was like, hey, I'm gonna set up a bunch of stuff, right? Like that I'm studying, and I had my cousin sit outside. I'm like, hey, if someone comes, just knock on the door and then act like I'm studying. And dude, I got all the screws off, and I even like was like hanging from it, trying to pull it down, and it wouldn't come off. And I'm like, I can't get this last screw off. There's like a bump in it. And I went to Home Depot. I was like, dude, I need a different screwdriver. Can't get it out. So we go to Home Depot, and I'm like, I'm stealing that shit too. I'm not even paying for that screwdriver. You know? Like I'm not even like this whole time. I didn't have to. I was like, that shit's getting stolen too. So I asked the guy. I explained to the worker what I'm looking for. You know, and he's like, that's a security screw. Like, what are you trying to get off? And I was like, oh shit. And then I just left there. I was like, nothing, man. I'm out.
Did you get it off?
Fuck no. No. It's a security screw, so you can't steal it. You have to have the screwdriver that has the bump in it. It probably comes with the projector or something. You know what I mean? Or
Interesting. It's like a key almost.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So no, I didn't get it.
See,
But they
I'm
had it
learning
hooked
so
back
much
up.
because I was a Boy Scout. I don't
Yeah.
do these.
Hey, I was a Boy Scout for a little bit too, but I only got to like
Yeah.
I was just a Cub Scout. I didn't get far.
Uh-huh.
My brother
Yeah.
got Eagle. My younger brother, he got
Really?
Eagle Scout. Yeah.
Wow.
I wanted to slap the shit out of the little Eagle Master. This is not that long ago. This stupid ass dude, this old Japanese guy, act like he was doing something. First of all, you're a grown man, like bossing around a bunch of kids. Fuck you. You know, so we go there to this Japanese hall. This dude tries to like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Me and my brother-in-law went a couple drinks deep because this thing was gonna be boring. So we were doing some like movement, helping clean out this Japanese thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever the Eagle Scouts were doing. And this guy, I'm leaning on the wall, and the guy goes, "You need to move out the way or help." And I was like, "Hey man," I was like, "I ain't one of them, man. You don't talk to me like that." And like he got.
How old were you at this point?
This is probably like just, I don't know, 7 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I was well an adult.
Yeah.
Are you trying
You're
to,
in your 30s.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know. I think I didn't know if you meant like, oh, this was like 2 weeks ago, or if this was a long time.
No,
ago.
no.
Okay.
I was so upset. Me and my brother. Well, first of all, we're a little bit, on the edge already because it was hot in there. I didn't like the way this dude was dressed. He was yelling at people. This old Asian guy, and I didn't like the way he was talking to the kids too, like my brother and shit. I was like, dude, this dude. And Mom was like, no, he's the Eagle Scout leader. I was like, he don't know shit, okay? He doesn't know how to do anything. I'll beat this dude's ass right now, okay? And I'll steal his little pins.
And I'll stab him in the
I
neck
had to
with
leave,
them.
man. I had to go outside. I had to leave.
Just
I
like
was-
little pins like this. You're like,
Yeah, I wanted
like-
to choke them in whatever kind of knot, that they teach you how to tie there.
yeah.
the
Just
little
do
knots.
a bow line around his neck.
Oh, dude. Just to watch his face turn like slowly redder, and like tell
It'd
me.
be funny though. He'd do a knot and then he just knows how to undo
Oh,
it.
he reversed it on
He's
me.
like, I'm the Eagle Master. You don't
That's
tie
not one
me
time
up.
that I pissed Kyle Littleton off. We're in the at Temple, and I think it was like me, Parker, and him, and someone else.
Uh-huh.
And there was too many people in Temple, and we're like, we got to go somewhere else. And I'm like, I'm going to. He's like, I was like, let's just go to Pete's. And then Kyle, he's kind of pompous. He's like, Pete's is shit coffee, Robert. And so I grabbed his notebook and his pen and I threw it across the room. We're in the line, so I threw it at the door. And I was like, I had to do that, right? I was like, because you're talking to me fucking crazy right now.
I had to do that.
Yeah,
Were
but-
you mad or were you doing it as a bit?
It was half and half. It was half and half. I did it because it would be funny, but it was also, no, you're not going to talk to me like that. That's fucking crazy. You're going to talk to me like that. Just tell me another coffee place, bitch. Don't fucking tell me that, first of all, my whole taste is shit and we're going to go wherever you want to go. All right. But then I got scared because I'm like, I know he's a hell of a good magician. I was picturing my hands turning into sayings. Like, how are you going to punch me, Robert, when you don't have any hands? I swear to God, it was like a little bit in me. That was like, oh my god, this dude's gonna fucking
Like he's he's a wizard. Like
Yeah,
he does
like a
magic
doctor
spells.
How can you talk with no tongue? It's like,
You're like, what are you talking about? Oh no, fuck!
I turn into a pin. That's crazy.
He goes behind your ear and he pulls your tongue out. It's wagging in the air.
I swear to God, there was a little bit of me because I love those types of movies. I was like, oh my God. I should go pick that up. I didn't pick it up, but there was a real part of me that believed that.
That's funny. Did he go pick up the notebook or did you go get it for him?
I think he picked it up on the way out.
Oh, he just waited till
I don't know if Parker laughed or he had one way. I can't remember if he laughed or he was like, "Why would you do that?" And I was like, "You know,
why would you do that,
I was like,
Robert?"
of course, you wouldn't know why I did that.
You slip into Bobby Clubs mode.
I gotta throw his shit too.
I'm just trying to teach you how it is out here.
I had to do because like dude, that's how my friends were to me in high school. We just fuck with each other, you know. So then like,
but those two, they're not like that. They didn't have
That's why the 209 comics were right there. We were in front of Comedy Spot one time, and then like Parker had that. He had like $1, and then like I can't remember what someone said. Something. Someone asked to borrow $1, and Parker was going to give it to him, and I just tore it up.
I tore
it up into hella little pieces, and I threw it on the ground. And Pepperell was dying. He's like, and Parker's like, "Why would you?" I was like, "I had to do that, man." I was like, "I had to do that."
He's like, "You did a federal crime in front of us. What are you doing?" Sorry, Parker.
Like, dude, I had to do that. You remember when we made him a nervous breakdown in the Lunas? He
maybe
this was another comic friend of ours.
I tried to text him the other day, and I was like, "Hey, man, I miss you. Hope you're doing well." And he just never replied.
No,
I think I called him.
Parker, I loved hanging out with him.
Fuck you, Parker.
We're so yeah, fuck you for not texting me.
He even posted on Instagram or Facebook like,
out people to reach out to me.
Yeah, and then I called him, and he just didn't answer.
He meant women who might sleep with him.
Yeah, he's like, well, I might have to bleep that.
Dude, he went up. Fucking with him at
damn, I have to bleep two names.
we were fucking with him at Lunas.
Where's that at? Yeah.
I went up and had like a decent like open mic set.
Mm-hmm.
And then and it was packed in there. And then I think it was Joey Stoltz, Peverill, and then Drew. They were all sitting there and just icing him, just staring at him, you know, like confused face like that when he was doing his set. And so then I stood by the water, and then Parker's doing his set, and he's like looking at them, not laughing at anything, you know. And then I started giving him the light. I put the flashlight on my phone, and I started waving the light. And then I knew he was going to try to say something to me, and so I put it away. And then he goes, "Oh, Robert, you out there waving the light at me?" And I'm like, and then everyone looks at me, and I don't have the light up, and I'm just sipping water. I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm just here to support, man. Do your thing up there, bro." Because they don't even know I know him. The crowd doesn't know him because there was like a lot of non-comics in there. I'm like, "Dude, I'm just here to support the art, brother. Do your thing up there, man. I'm here for you." And he's like, "You guys are all fucking with me." And then he ran outside after his set. You know, you hear the ting because the bells were on the door.
Oh, yeah,
he fucking kicked the trash can over. I swear to God.
I don't think I was there that night. That's
funny. It was amazing. I thought he was going to hit the alley and I was just going to hear a gunshot. It could have been fucking amazing.
Sometimes I wonder, like, why does Parker not do comedy anymore? He was so funny. It's like, this is why. This is why.
Trying to make him better. I don't know if we were helping with that. You know what I mean?
He really was so funny. Like, it is disappointing that he stopped.
I think I also get it too. I never fault anyone for stopping because it's like they look a lot happier when they do. You know what I mean? I've seen people stop and it's like if it's just something. I don't look at it like everyone needs to like try to do this. Or take it as seriously as maybe I just do. Because like that used to like frustrate me. So it's like, no, man, some people just want an outlet. Like, not everyone's gonna like needs to take it as seriously. It's just like I
remember Grant was really funny, and he was like, "I hate this shit." And he just quit.
Even like the way he fell. I think it's like the way he ate, and then so like his life, you know, he's way better. He lost a ton of weight, got a girl. You know, he's really funny. But it's like I think that happens to a lot of people, especially like the longer you do it. It's not just you're not just hanging out with your friends. A lot of it's just like, now you're doing like a solo trip somewhere by yourself. You're coming back from like a casino at like 3 a.m. You know,
you're like, is this worth it? And you bombed. That you're like, fuck.
Yeah, especially and then you don't have those friends to talk to. You're just like you didn't have a good set and you're driving back by yourself. Yeah, and you're like, was this? You know,
it just depends on if you have the sickness of like I have to do comedy or if it's like a cool thing to be out. Like I'm in my 20s. I need an activity, but I want to be out drinking and hanging out.
I kind of changed my mentality of like not like nothing not letting things affect me one way or the other, like get too high or low on things, because like in my head I'm just like, I'm not stopping, no matter what. So whether it is good or bad, it's just part of whatever this ends up being. Because like if that's in my head, then nothing should matter too much. You know what I mean? Then you don't get disappointed too much by about little things happening.
Yeah, you just you have to like go, I love doing this, I'm doing it because I like it, and you do the stuff to try to be successful, but also don't expect HBO.
Yeah, I think you just have to like it definitely is when you put in like more work and you're doing more stuff. I think it definitely correlates with things happening, opportunities and things like that. So when you are doing more stuff, if you're posting more videos, if you're getting up more and you're doing more things, meeting new people, and like doing all the things that you need to do in your head, more things start happening. Yeah. So.
Well, I think that's a good note to end on. I got to do some stuff, but we got to wrap it up.
No, man, I just started, man. We're just I got 19 more jokes to run by. Oh, bitch, you're stuck here.
Well, I'll have you back.
You getting off the phone?
Come back. Yes.
No, that's cool.
Pull forward, sir, to this first window, okay? Do you have anything you want to plug?
Number 3 and what else? No.
Okay.
I just got some shit. You can just follow me on Instagram. I got
What's
some
your
shows
Instagram?
coming out. At Bobby Omoto on everything.
Bobby Omoto.
Yeah.
Follow him. You can follow me at Luke Soyan, at Epic Tiki, whatever. Thank you for watching. Good.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on. It was fun.
Yeah. Thanks for doing it. Yeah.